1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, my name is Diego, and I am the director of the Hit Music Studio, a local South Florida music school. And I'm making this video because I have a couple of students that are going to be performing this piece in one of our upcoming concerts. And if you want to play it too, check the description of this video, in which I can share the sheet music that we have for this, of course, very popular K525, from Mozart. Beautiful melody, a little bit on the trickier side, and a couple of little tips that I want to give you into how to practice it. But definitely use the beginning of the video to play along with me once you get the sheet music and you feel like you can kind of like play it. Now, a couple of things that I want to mention if you are practicing this, if you're one of my students, and if you're not, if you're just trying to enjoy playing this on your own, is to do probably hands separate and try to match the numbers that I'm doing there. It's very important to spread out your fingers at the beginning and be able to cover this group of notes. With fingers, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because that is a big distance, and that may be a little bit challenging for someone to be able to play it. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but you want to try to get into the position. That way, each finger has a note that they're playing, and you can reach farther. So for this, you want to practice that multiple times, get it very clear under your fingers. The other thing that I would like to say is that when you play this, the notes tend to be short for that first section. Don't play them like this. Going to make it sound a little bizarre. Now, when you do in the second section, try to really follow the numbers that I played there at the beginning. I'm trying to get you to play it with numbers that are with fingerings that are very strong. So make sure that you're using the ones that I'm using, because I think they are going to lead you to play it a little bit easier. And when you get to this section, keep in mind that the notes almost like go faster. So we go. Now, one thing that I see a lot of my students do that doesn't really help is in a lot of music, you need to repeat. So you want to take maybe the first section, the first line, and do it 10, 20, 30 times. Then do the second one, then do the third one. A lot of times when people are practicing, they just tend to try to run the whole thing down, and it doesn't really like help that much. Now, the other thing that I would like to mention, I'm using a string sound. I think it kind of makes it sound cool. You can play this on a piano sound as well. It shouldn't be a problem. But try to make sure that your right hands, if you have a keyboard that is touch active, that means if you play hard or soft, it sounds different. You want to try to take advantage of playing the right hand a little bit louder than your left hand. So you want to hear more of my right hand, the melody, than you don't want to do it backwards and be playing the left hand really loud. It's just gonna sound a little bizarre. So the right hand has a little bit more importance, is the melody, and you want to definitely do that correctly. Now, nothing much else to say on the second section. I think it's important to, of course, probably do it with the correct numbers. And do numbers that are gonna help you play this the easiest way possible. Now, of course, there's tons of different versions of this that you can probably have access to, but this one is one that we made for our students. A lot of them are in elementary age, to be able to get them to be successful at performing this in one of our concerts. So if you would like more information about what we do here, definitely check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com. We do virtual lessons. We also have in-person lessons here in South Florida, and we also have a course for beginners. If you are an adult that would always wanted to try to learn piano, you would like to learn how to play, I would say this is not not the place to start. You probably need to start with easier things like what we have in our free course designed for adults. So you can check that out in the description of this video, and also in the description of this video we're going to post a link so you can get the sheet music. So definitely let me know if you would like to see me cover any other songs, and I'm going to keep on working on other videos that I normally need for my students to practice, so that way you can also enjoy some of the content that we create, so you can learn how to play the fastest and the easiest way possible, and hopefully with some fun songs. So we'll definitely are grateful for you watching this content, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.